Hey everybody, I'm happy to see everyone again, and today let's talk about winning over your fiancé parents, whether she is from post-USSR or maybe from some other country in Europe. Let's say she is younger, younger girl from like maybe 20 to 30 approximately, and how to get over the worry about meeting the parents, how to win their heart, and just feeling more confident. uh, First of all, I just want to say it's not all that difficult, it's not all that scary, and if you're planning a trip, you are halfway there. Because of course it's much easier to make a personal contact rather than talking on Skype, where maybe they don't speak fluent English, and you maybe know only few words in Russian or Ukrainian. So if you are planning a trip, you know when you are coming, you are 50% there. Literally. My attention would go to the area that the most important thing here is when you know what you are going for. You took a decision, you know you want to be with that woman, you spend some time learning about her, you spend some time together with her, or you're planning to spend some time together with her. When we are planning for serious relationships, it's so important to learn about the person, who they really are, and about their background. So when you are there and you show interest about her parents, maybe she can translate things for you, but just ask about their background, what their careers are, or where. Just be genuinely, if you are interested in your fiancé, just be genuinely interested to discover her world, her parents and her friends, because that will bring you closer to her, and it will give you an understanding where she coming from. Because again, things are very different, mentality is still different from American, and you will have much better connection with her, connecting with your environment, and hopefully she has a good loving relationship with her parents. So another thing is just basic, all parents want to see a bright future for their child. So when they see that you are caring, you are responsible, you have a plan for your life with this woman, you having an ideas about how often she would be able to visit, or maybe you can help her parents to come and visit United States. Anything that is you have a strategy for the future, because even though they will most likely agree and let their woman, their daughter go and live in United States, if you just calm their soul a little bit and tell them about possibilities, maybe you be visiting every summer, maybe you can they can apply for the visa, you can send them an invitation, so kind of like having a plan that they can see each other, because you can understand it's painful to not be able to see somebody that you love so much. In our country still, our connections with parents are usually closer than on average in US. You not necessarily live in the house when you are 16 in Russia. You often stay with your parents, you go to school, you go to work, and then later on you move out. So basically, I think we have family is bigger stronger connection in a way of, you know, being around more than in the United States on average. I'm not talking about every family. So taking that into consideration, if you have a plan and you can discuss it, it would be wonderful, because, you know, they will let their girl go with you, but they know that they can still come here, you can visit. So because maybe eventually you will have a possibility to for them to come here in the United States. That's very individual, it's a whole different story. But when you are thoughtful about them, when you consider kind of trying to step in their shoes, that will be a big help in understanding. Mothers going to, you know, if you are this guy who, you know, take risks, you know, you travel, they see their daughter's happy eyes, the mom is going to melt usually pretty fast, because she will see a nice man, a strong man, man who had the courage to go overseas and go toward, you know, his dream, you know, his wife. With the fathers are a little bit more how to say this protective, you know. Fathers are a little bit more distant, but it's only at the first time. It's only because they want to observe you, they want to see that you are the right man, you know. They have this somewhat of jealousy because you know, you are basically taking, you know, daddy's little girl. But our men are, they can see a strong man. Basically what the dad wants to see is that you are there to protect and take care of their daughter. Despite of the modernization and feminism and all those new things, usually parents are still pretty old-fashioned, especially, you know, dads. They want to know if something happens, you be there, you will stand for their daughter. If you lose your job, you will go and work 5 jobs, but you will bring food and you will take care of kids. Despite of the fact that a lot of our young women, they study, they work, they are doing things on their own, but still parents has an old-fashioned mentality, and therefore be ready, actually be ready for real to take care of another person who will come here. Be ready to be that protection. And maybe if you aren't, maybe you should give it some time till you get on a level where you can do that. So, but if you are all that, if you ready for responsibility, you just only need to show that, you know, that you are the man that, you know, can fall down 7 times but will get up 8 times. Because life is you know, life is unpredictable. We sometimes, you know, things happen, and you will make a team, and it really depends on the situation where if you struggle if you have some struggles, you do need to make a plan. Because I've seen sometimes where younger guys would go and marry a girl from, you know, Eastern Europe, and then those girls, like one particular girl I know, she was working at oil change place, you know, changing oil, some other jobs, you know. And I was thinking to myself, that's, I mean, they were going through a very difficult time, and I just think sometimes you aren't ready. You aren't ready, and actually for them it worked out. Thank God they went through that time when, you know, this beautiful glamorous girl was working as a oil changing mechanic, you know, where you change oil for your car. I thought it was crazy, honestly. At the same time, you know, if there is a real love true love, you can go through hard things. So it really depends, it's very individual. But that's not what you want to tell to their dad, that hey, if hard times will come, your daughter will be working some low jobs like that. You don't want to say that. You want to say that you have a plan, you figure out where she can go to school or where she can work. You want to make it so she doesn't change something good for something that aren't isn't as good. So that's just how parents think, old-fashioned. Like younger girls might not care. They might be willing to do any work to just start over, start over here in US. But that's not parents' mentality. So let's talk about something more fun. Basically, I would say if you are sure, if you're confident, if you love the woman, if you're ready to go for life partner, you don't have to worry about much, because those things you can't fake. When the parents will see you both happy, shiny, the genuine spark and interest, they will go through some pain of separation, they will go through some pain, but since every parent wants a better future, they will most likely be for it. And considering the crisis in Ukraine, considering the crisis in Russia, the war, the stupid war we have between our countries, and the economy is affected, and it has been one rough ride for last 2 years. That is also in a way a good time to travel, because you wouldn't have to convince your parents that she will have more opportunities coming to United States. And also, the issue with men, that our men, younger guys, they do not have so much commitment to get married. And as I mentioned before, due to the wars and all that, we do naturally have less men, and especially men who are ready for serious relationships. And just for you coming there, doing the visa, working on that's puts you ahead of everybody, because you do not see obstacles to be together with a daughter. That's a very important thing, that you are ready to go through all the difficulty, but just to be with her. That's all they want to know. Your intentions, your strengths, your willingness to sacrifice, and then they will sacrifice to not being able to see their daughter every day. But again, you might be lucky, you might be able to after some time bring your parents to United States, maybe for long visits, or there are other options. A lot of my Russian friends actually have their parents living here. Actually, I think about 70% of people I know, they have their family here. I have my parents and relatives are still in Kiev, Ukraine, but a lot of people, after a while, you're able to invite them. I know some families where people come and visit, so yeah, there are options, just kind of like soothe their heart with the future ideas that they will be able to see each other, and so they can take the pill, with ease. Most of parents will be happy to see that their daughter have a better future, have a partner who is taking action, put effort to have her, and a partner who is willing to learn about your life, who is willing to travel, to meet your parents in person. So basically, if you have serious intentions and you are aligned with, with who you are true to yourself, they will see that, and you will have no problem making friends. Don't get discouraged by first they can be a little bit cold and distant, but that's before you break the ice. After you start talking, most likely they will melt and be very happy to see you as a part of their family. I hope I gave you an idea. It's not also scary. And if you have questions, feel free to comment, like, and share. Thank you.